Hi, I'm Pastor Pete Schultz. About 10 years ago, my wife Nancy and I got together with a small group of people to start CrossPoint Fellowship. We left the church that we loved to reach people that God loves. We did that when we discovered that 98% of the people in this community were not in a saving relationship with Jesus Christ or attending a Bible-believing church. CrossPoint has been blessed since the day we started. We actually found space to meet in at John A. Coleman Catholic High School, and for 10 years we've been renting the third floor of the high school, which used to be their convent. It's intimate space, it's blessed us in many, many ways, but it also has some pretty significant challenges. In addition to meeting at a high school, we have to go down a long driveway to the back of the building, creating a lot of psychological barriers to people coming here to visit us. We then climb 3 flights of stairs to get to CrossPoint. In fact, people take rest stops on the way up for oxygen and food before they get here. When they enter the CrossPoint space here on the third floor, they then have to traverse a long hallway to get down to our meeting area. The psychological, emotional, and relational barriers that people have to overcome are enormous for the unchurched. The people of CrossPoint are comfortable, but the people that we're here to reach have to go through many different levels of barriers to get here. Once you come into the CrossPoint space, the meeting room that we meet in is crammed full. We're psychologically full at about 60 people. Very often we have 80 to 90 people sitting in this room. We get excited about that, but at the same time, we ache because we realize that as people come in to visit us for the first time, they have to come up to the front, they have to separate as families. It scares people to be here sometimes when we're that crowded. For 9 years, we have needed a solution to these problems, and we haven't had a way to get there. We have been richly blessed over the last 3 to 4 months as we found an opportunity that we've pursued. We found a building right across the street with 14,000 square feet of space, enabling us to expand our worship space from about 90 people to 300 people. We've got room to expand our ministries and to do a lot of creative ministries that will engage our community. From English as a second language programs, disaster relief training, after school programs. We even potentially have space for fitness centers and things of that nature to find connection points to lead people to Christ and help them grow. We are fired up about what that space is going to enable us to do, but first and foremost, it's going to enable us to grow as a church, to grow as people, and I hope eternally impact the lives of people in this community. We need you, individually and collectively as a church, to step up and sacrificially give to make this happen. It's not going to happen on autopilot or in our own comfort. This is going to take sacrificial giving. What we're asking you to do is to pray, just truly to seek God's leading about what He might have you do in terms of your giving so that other people have the opportunity of knowing Jesus Christ. We can't put a price tag on that. We can't fail to make this happen. My hope and my prayer is that you individually will seek God's will and simply submit to doing what God has called you to do. If you'll do that, we'll consider that success. We'll consider that bringing glory and honor to God, and we'll trust in Him to do the work in us and through us. Thank you. I'm looking forward to going on this journey with you.